Can you blow? Yeah, it's Troy Tudors, baby. Yeah, Troy Tudors. Yeah, 101 tutoring. All we want you to bring is a willing.
I'm having a bad day. It's about time that I get my way. Steamrolling whatever I see. Huh, despicable me. I'm having a bad day. If you take it personal, that's okay. Watch, this is so fun to see. Oh, despicable me. Why ask why? Better yet, why not? Why are you marking X on that spot? Why use a blowtorch? Isn't that hot? Why use a chain?
I'm very good at memes. I'm going to prove it right now. Hawk Tutor, teach on that thing. See? I need to tone it down. He's freaking me out.
How dare you?
Dr. K?
I hate memes. When I first saw a meme of myself, when I just started teaching, I almost wanted my job because I hated it so much. But I didn't, and over time, I developed some kind of resistance to that, and I started to enjoy that to the point where I'm now including some of the memes in my slides. Can anyone name a meme or describe a meme from one of my lectures? I guess nobody's paying attention to my lectures.
So are you running to be RPI's biggest meme because you're saying you've conquered them?
I'm trying to embrace them, not necessarily conquer.
An interesting answer to be sure. Gru, your answer?
I am the living embodiment of memes. I have many meme formats. You have seen them all over campus these last 2 weeks. Everybody loves my memes. You all do. Even the moms on their Facebook love my minions. Gru is simply the king of the memes.
I see. Glump, your thoughts?
Whoa, moderators. I thought we were keeping this PG-13.
Yeah, Glump, you gotta tone it down there, buddy. This is a family show. This is a family show, my
Is
friend.
not say that? I didn't.
Yeah, referee.
We're gonna say Glump's turn is over for the current moment. Sorry about that. So we're now going to turn to some individualized questions submitted by members of our audience. They really want to know, from their perspective, why they're really trying to get the heart at why you deserve to win tonight. So I think we're going to start first with Troy T. Simply put, Troy, why do you tutor?
You know, that's a great question. However, I had a very big lunch. I'm going to need to hit the little tutor's room real quick. I'll be back in a minute. I promise I'll answer. I'll be back.
In light of that, we'll go to Gru then. Gru, a simple question for you. Why bald?
Listen, any of you deal with 600 minions every single day and then tell me if you have a single hair left on your head.
Fair enough. I myself definitely do not have 600 minions, so that's why I still have hair, I guess. Turning to Glump, what is your major?
Glumpology.
I'm sorry, did you say Glumpology? What is that?
Glue.
Interesting answer there, Glump. I'm starting to doubt your commitment to your studies, not gonna lie.
Anyway, next on to somebody who definitely doesn't waver in their studies. Mr. Tired RPI student, have you ever visited the Mueller Center or touched grass?
The heck is that? What is that?
You see that green thing outside? Like all of it?
Oh, that's dude. No. What? No. Never.
Oh, hey, look, Troy T's back.
Sorry, I'm back, guys. The reason I tutor is to make money. And besides that, you guys can make money too. If you donate at least $5 to Troy Tutors right over there, we'll give you $20 off your next tutoring. All I'm saying, that's a great deal, guys. That's infinite money, Glitch.
You get plastic surgery or something? What the heck?
I told you I had a big lunch. I had to go to the bathroom.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So anyway, back to grass. Can you please explain your disdain for grass?
It's just when I was a kid, I saw like pictures of cows eating grass, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. So, I tried eating it, and then I got freaking sick. I got like 7 different sicknesses. I don't know what the heck happened. Doctor's like, you must be allergic to grass or something. So, I just ate from that stuff. The only green I have is Baja Blast. Yeah, give it up for this. This is the best. I have 20 of these every day. It's amazing. It's not unhealthy. I can shop whenever I want.
He needs to refuel. He needs to refuel.
Have you donated to Troy T's cause? Because every $1, you can get a Monster Energy. All I'm saying, that's a good deal, guys.
Turning now to Dr. Kuzman. If you're as in support of open source as you claim to be, would you be willing to develop and release an open source design for a giant space laser?
Sure.
Do you have any plans with the space laser?
Yeah, absolutely. But what is a space laser?
You tell me.
You know the answer?
You tell me.
Well, then, in the true spirit of open source, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a repository and then have other people contribute their work. That's open source.
I'm sorry. One second. Sorry, Mr. Open Source. I have this one problem with your open sourcing. How are you supposed to make money if it's free? Because the goal of Troy Tutors is to make money, but if you make something open source, how am I going to make money off it? Because I would love to invest in this, but it would only be if we made it something people had to pay for. Because I think the goal in life is to make money.
This is very easy. Open source is not free.
Okay.
2 types of free. Free as in free beer, and free as in free speech.
Okay.
Excellent answer from the open source senator, that's for sure.
All right, we're going to turn it back to a group question for everybody. If you were put in charge of RPI for a day, what would you do? Tired RPI student, you go first, please.
Fire.
Fire? Please elaborate?
Nah.
Okay, Troy T, please.
All right, so if Troy T was in charge of, sure, why not? It was pretty good. No, I'm good. Don't worry about it. But if I was in charge for one day, all I'm saying, ALAC tutoring, it's out of here. I don't like them getting free tutoring. Over here, Troy T, every single student will be required to have Troy Tutors Pro. Part of your tuition. Makes me more money.
Dr. Kuzman?
How long in advance would I know that I get that day?
We'll give you a week.
A week? Okay. I would do all the random stuff over the week and only remember that I need to do that day of ruling RPI a few hours before. And I would miss most of it. I'm a procrastinator.
Thank you. Anyway, Gru.
If I were in charge of RPI for one day, we would take all of RPI's scientific resources, create a giant shrink array. We would go to WPI. We would shrink WPI, and we would steal WPI!
That's some serious school spirit, Gru. You love to see it. Glump, what about you? What would you do if you were in charge of RPI for a day?
Glump smash.
Glump smash? Oh no.
Glumpy.
The whole thing?
Glumpology.
Well, now we're starting to get a sense of what glumpology means, I suppose. Moving back to some more individualized questions. This is an interesting one from the audience. Gru, how's your marriage?
He took the girls.
What happened?
I got shrunk.
She really loves me, dude. She really loves me.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. So it just means you and a bunch of the minions at home now?
Yes, but we will steal even more.
Turning to Glump, where are your children? Thinking about that, are you a father?
Glump, glump.
Whoa.
Somebody check on the children, make sure they're all right, please.
Yeah, is there a doctor in the house? I think Glump is entering contention for Father of the Year. That's what's happening right there.
I'm not the worst one.
Glump will glump as he pleases.
He can't just say that about his kids.
Hey, Glump, you are on live television. Live RPI television, but live television.
Glump, glump.
Okay, buddy. Turning to our tired RPI student, just how tired are you? When exactly was the last time that you slept?
A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I slumbered for eons, and I awoke. And then I found this stuff, and then like I don't know why I just can't go to sleep anymore. I think it's fine. I don't know. I haven't noticed any side effects apart from a lot of jittering and crying, but I think it should be okay.
Just keep chugging, buddy. It'll get better. To Mr. Open Sourceinator, what is the funniest error and bug that you've seen in student code?
It's hard to say. I've seen quite a few.
When he haunts you in your sleep, that's kind of I think that's the intention here.
I'm actually in my sleep. Sometimes I help them correct the bugs, and this is my nightmare.
You know, a lot of our tutors have really helped Kuzmin with his sleep because our tutors help his students with their code before he even sees them. So I've seen nightmares. I don't even want to talk about it, guys. I've seen some horror stories. And I'm sorry. I gotta go to the little tutor's room.
Again? You knew this was happening, right? At 6 o'clock, and he's gone.
Did he go to the bathroom because he's really sad?
Maybe. I mean, there's no real way to tell.
That's
But, now
crazy.
he's leaving his seat open. Dr. Kuzmin, how do you feel about Troy coming at your job that way?
I have a response to that. Quite often, after students were helped by tutors, I'm asking them questions, and they have no idea what the code they have written with the help of the tutor. Their code is correct, but they don't know what it is. So it's almost like using ChatGPT or Copilot.
Dang. Heated debate stage up here. I was going to ask another question of Troy, but it seems he's not here. So, oh, wait, is he back? Is Troy back? Wait.
You the same guy?
I sure am. How's it going?
Good. Are you okay?
You know, I had to go to the bathroom, and then we had like so many tutoring emergencies. It was unbelievable. Homework 6 just happened. A lot of people trying to figure out if they should like pass no credit. Crazy, you know?
Well, somebody in our audience wants to know, Troy, if you could assign detention to any historical figure, who would that be?
Any historical figure? Yep. I think, we would need a history tutor to answer that question correctly. And we do not have one yet, so I am not capable of answering that question.
You can't name a single historical figure.
I cannot.
I guess he went to STEM school.
I sure did.
All
I
right.
think my minions could help you find some historical figures in that regard.
That's true. I heard Kevin knows Napoleon. Is that right?
Kevin is quite familiar with many figures.
All right. So, again, going back to a group question now. How do you, as a meme, impact the current geopolitical climate?
I don't. Never did, never will. I stay away from that. All I do is my homework, man. You think I have time for that? That was more maniacal. Whoops, my bad. It's just like I don't have time for that. I don't tell anything about the geopolitical of anything. I have like 20 different exams within the next 2 weeks, 5 projects, 4 homeworks, 3 quizzes, 2 lecture exercises, and a freaking partridge in a pear tree. I can't take any of it.
Understood. Troy T.
Well, we all know about the big problem across the river. Latham Tutors, our rival company, no one likes Latham Tutors, and we want to keep pushing them across the river. I know, so that's the biggest risk. We got to prevent them from crossing the river.
Unlike many other initiatives, open source is global. So we are trying to solve global problems by inviting everyone to collaborate. That's the spirit of open source.
Our first positive answer. Would you look at that? Holy crap. Drew?
I may impact the national geopolitical climate, but more so, I impact the lunar political climate.
Drew, what is that you have in front of you?
This is the moon. I have stolen it. If you look outside right now, you will see no moon, because the moon is here.
How did you steal it again?
I went to the moon, I shrunk the moon, and I brought it here. At first, I had to steal it from Vector. It was not very nice.
Well, it's a good thing you won, because this Vector character sounds a little shady.
Very.
Glump, what about you? How do you impact the current geopolitical climate?
Glump has traveled to every single country. Glump has seen things. Glump is angry.
Glump is angry?
Glumpy, glumpy.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but for a second there, I heard him a little more clearly than before. I must be hearing things. I don't know what happened there. But like you heard, we definitely heard.
Took our meds, right?
Yeah, I think I remember to take my meds. I don't know about you.
Yeah, we'll check later.
The moon is growing!
The moon is growing?
I guess it is no longer shrinking, and the moon will get bigger.
Are we in any immediate danger?
No. But if you help donate to St. Catherine's, help the little boys and girls, you might even get to take the moon for yourself.
Wow, I've always wanted to have the moon. You don't know what a lifelong dream that was for me. If there's anybody else out there who shares my life's goal, like Rue is saying, donations will help increase your chance to take home the moon. We have another round of individual questions here before we give some time for closing statements. This is one coming in live, actually, from the audience right now. There's somebody who says, Troy T, you do not look like your picture. What's up with that?
Yeah, as Troy Tutors began to make lots of money, we got a lot of plastic surgery, all the tutors rolling it in, so now we look way cuter. It's basically what happened.
Good for use for the money, I guess. Gru, one more for you. Banana?
Banana? No. My minions eat so many bananas, I feel like I am a Donkey Kong buying all of the bananas. I have whole rooms in my house just filled, floor to ceiling with bananas. You think I steal the moon? I had to steal 700,000 bananas just to get that far. No bananas for me.
Wow, that is a lot of bananas, you're right. Tired RPI student, someone's asking, how many 8 a.m.s do you have? And what are they?
Mondays and Thursdays, I actually have 3 8 a.m.s at once every day. I have IEA, data structures, and then I have Capstone. Give a hand for Capstone, isn't it amazing? That was sarcasm. I think Tuesdays I have intro to linguistics, then I have intro to electronics, and then I have Kanos, and then Wednesdays I just get up at 6 a.m. and then I just find something, anything, because if I just sit there and I stare at the wall and it stares back.
In the meantime, Glump. If an American black bear is placed in a supersonic wind tunnel at Mach 9 with a dynamic viscosity of 0.98 Pascal seconds, according to the second law of barodynamics, what would the maximum stagnation temperature that could be achieved by the system?
Test Glump.
Wow, that's right. I guess he's getting an A in barodynamics.
Wait, I failed that class.
I guess
Study harder.
Probably could have used some Troy tutors.
I tried to lead them tutors and they spat in my face.
That's what happens.
Turning once again to the open sourceinator, what's your favorite piece of open source software that you've seen developed? We're looking for an endorsement from an open sourceinator of your status.
I like them all, but they're all equal.
It's a very good answer. I think the open sourceinator might be a politician.
Yeah, geopolitics as well.
There you go. That's how you impact the climate. Have everybody be your friend. Is there a project that you've contributed to yourself?
Yes.
Any elaboration on that?
Yeah, absolutely. ESOF tools.
What is that?
It's a set of tools that should help instructors teach principles of software.
I see, and that's for the students or for the teachers?
Well, that is both for the students and the teachers. So students can use tools, for example, to practice problems, and some of the tools can be used by instructors in class to demonstrate some of the concepts.
Awesome. That sounds like, if there's any fellow open source enthusiasts out there, maybe that's a project you might want to contribute to.
Yeah, we run this project for multiple semesters already, and we have people working on it even this semester.
That sounds awesome. So we're gonna move to some closing statements right now. So we're gonna ask each of our candidates give a maximum 2-minute closing argument for why you should be RPI's biggest meme and why everybody should vote for you, really. We're going to start actually with Glump on the end in reverse order of the opening.
Test Glump. Glump, Glump. Glump smash. Glumpy, Glumpy. Glump, Glump. Gloom, gloom. Glump smash. Glumpy, Glumpy. Glump smash.
What a inspiring speech. Thank you so much, Glump.
Yeah, that was poetic. That was poetic, honestly.
But did you hear what he called my mother?
I don't think you speak Glump correctly. There was nothing about a mother
Yeah,
there.
maybe you should add another 8 a.m. that helps you learn Glumpology.
Gru, your closing statement, please.
No, I am clearly the biggest meme on this stage. I have the biggest shoulders, the biggest nose, the biggest moon. I am obviously the biggest meme.
I think Open Sourceinator is the biggest meme because what is open source? It's opening up your results so that others can contribute. And our cause, pancreatic cancer research, can only be solved through the combined effort of multiple people. And out of all their noble causes from other memes, I believe ours, helping fund research on pancreatic cancer, is the one that is fighting with the nature, not with fixing some of their problems that the society has, but fighting the nature itself. And this is the hardest problem.
So for Troy Tutors has helped thousands of families at RPI. We've employed 1% of the RPI community across the softwares that we've built, as well as tutors in general at RPI. A lot of people have used it to pay their student debt. On the meme side, when Troy Tutors was founded, Troy T did say as the mission statement that the purpose of Troy Tutors was to make money. And we do have an infinite money glitch if you support Troy Tutors. We will quadruple the money you contribute. If you donate $5, Troy Tutors will donate $20. In the sense you'll get $20 off your next tutoring session.
I might take care of that, actually.
You good there, tired RPI student?
I don't have any more.
You don't have any more?
I don't have any more. No!
Just close it out. Just close it out.
I got it. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm honestly tired. I think you can figure that out here. I got nothing left. Not like I have nothing left in my life. Actually, wait. Yeah, I guess, I have nothing left, period. I don't know. I'm just trying this out. I figured, I talked to my mom. She was like, just do something fun for once. I'm trying this out. We'll see how this works. Vote for me. And, maybe I'll try to take it easy. Maybe I'll take, like, 19,000 credits instead of 20,000 credits. We're going to see how it goes, Well, just vote for me. And maybe I don't have this. I might just get some coffee, Actually, I made a first pot of coffee upstairs, If anyone wants coffee, let me know. I just made a first pot of coffee. If you ever need some, just let me know.
Thank you, tired RPI student, for single-handedly supporting the caffeine industry. All right, so once again, we turn to our audience today. First of all, thank you so much for coming out to watch the biggest meme on campus debates. We hope that you have learned something today about each of our candidates. First of all, let's give them another round of applause. Once again, we have Glump supporting Joseph's House, GRU supporting St. Catherine's Center for Children, the Open Sourceinator supporting Rally for Pancreatic Cancer Research, Troy T supporting the Boys and Girls Club, and the Tired RPI students supporting the Mohawk Hudson's Humane Society. So if you would like to support any of these causes and vote for one of our memes to take the crown, please head to our table. Our brothers will assist you. And once again, thank you for coming to this year's biggest meme on campus debate. I'm Zach. He's Garfield. Thank you so much.
I want to win so bad.
Thank you for coming, everybody. Good night and meow.